Bubblegum, but my Bubblegum, that is a historical record for us too, because Mall Cop.
We still eat off
that was
shit
Mall
for-
Cop. Paul Block Mall Cop
Cop.
came out.
It was a
Sony.
movie.
They came and gave us a big old check to license the song. It was like #1 on at that time MySpace.
Oh yeah, I
Millions
had
of
all the
plays.
girls' page.
Yeah.
And they came and gave us like 85 grand for to do the record, and then I'm the label, so the label get the same thing, so we got it twice.
Yeah.
So then it's an independent record, and the ringtones is now out. So now the
99 cent.
ringtone.
Y'all know y'all used
So
to
we
download the
popping.
99 cent
That shit was
ringtone. Y'all too young.
$1.29. We got 99 cents.
Yes, we got
We got
99
$1. And they kept the 30 cent, whatever they kept 30
Yep.
cents. So we would get 99 cents, but we was getting like a month, maybe 150, 200,000 a month every month. So now this is what Motown is trying to do the deal. And they trying to tell me I can't sell the single no more once I do the deal. And I'm like, but how is that going to add up to
this deal?
He's like, that's why it's a joint venture, because we giving you this as this. You ain't even got to recoup this 500. We giving it to you as good faith, good effort. This is just. So I'm like, okay. So we still could sell the singles that we got though, because we still had some singles that we had when and got from Mike Walker. Like, give me all my shit.
Yeah.
Here go yo, whatever you got, because you owe me a check. So deduct and give us all the rest of the boxes, right?
Yeah.
So he gave us the boxes and the check. And we running around selling them shits at all
Out
the
the
clubs,
trunk, nigga.
everything,
Out the
everywhere
trunk.
we had. Then I had added
There it
posters
is.
to it, calendars, and I'm like promoting, like setting up shops, selling shit at every club. It felt good coming from hustling just to see the money touching. I don't know what it was, but it was a great moment to continue. And we get my Bubblegum going, and it just fucking goes bananas again. And it's #1 3 weeks in a row, and the movie and the ringtones is just going stupid. And we do the deal with them. And every time we do a deal with one of them fucking labels,
They fuck that shit
it
up
always
every time.
seemed like they can't understand the music. And, you know, to lose that record at that point in time, I mean, we eat off it to this day. Don't get me wrong. We own it. We own it, you know. So it's just still like you can't, you stop putting your faith in those companies. And that's when I decided at that point D-Lo remained independent. Maybe I would take distribution, like I did an EMI distribution with my Bubblegum, but I would never do where they own my masters no more.
Yeah.
And we wound up getting into a situation like we own 5 Rasheeda albums. I mean, we got 2 albums that we don't own. Motown having one, and Tommy Boy won't release one of them, and they're not even a major. But I don't push no records on the Tommy Boy one.
Yeah.
You know, because anything we push, like right now, like the Capers. I'm just making an example to show people. The Capers, we took a record ride with me. We just using it underneath whatever we doing on Instagram.
Yeah.
But we immediately put 4 million plays on it in a week. It's streaming
And
revenue.
everybody's like, what's that song?
What's that?
Dang, I remember the Capers.
So now they starting to stream
So
the
now they
Capers.
start to
So
stream.
now the
So
Capers
we
is
can look
starting
at
to-
it and be like, oh shit.
Now their album's starting to jump up and have the stars by it. But so what I'm learning is even having that old music means a lot, because you get to dictate where it's at. The bad part that we just realized on the Capers was it was a lot of different writers.
And a lot of fucking samples.
A lot of samples, a lot of
God
writers.
damn.
So it's not as good as the music now that we can, because it's like, damn, you got to go back and get this for them, and they want to use this, you got to go back. Because I was going to put out a caper, like they got like 7 or 8 joints that should have came out. I was like, we got to put this out.
Yeah.
We got to put it out. So, you know, we having fun now. You know, we literally got a record now, old as fuck, 10 years
I think
old.
Marry Me maybe
Platinum.
like 10, 11 years old.
Double platinum at this point.
Yeah.
Double platinum stream. It take 1 billion streams to go platinum. Y'all knew that, right?
Yeah.
It take a whole fucking billion streams.
Shit, we got about
But
3.
we're a little over 3 billion streams in YouTube alone.
Ooh.
Plus we got TikTok where it went viral. It's been viral for fucking 4 or 5 years at this point.
Yeah.
But those checks are freaking
Phenomenal.
amazing.
Yes.
Like when I tell you amazing, like it just goes to show you your work does pay off. You know?
Exactly.
It does pay off.
And a lot of times, especially in this game, it's not immediate. You know,
Yeah.
there's artists that I know who have had immediate success, but never was able to fill that void from that immediate success.
Yeah.
Like it was never a long stemming career.
Yeah.
And I had to thank God to be like, man, I'm glad that, you know, I just count everything as a blessing. All the bumps, all the hard times, all the doors closed, all the times. No, you need to change this. You don't need to do that. All that is nothing but a blessing, because I wouldn't want to have it any other way.
Yeah.
Now I can do music when I feel like it. you know, or when I want to have fun, or you know, but we're able to wake up, look at numbers, and know that us and our children and our kids and all that will be able to eat off of that hard work and all them sacrifices through them years and the decisions that he made.
I say this all the time.
You know?
If they don't sell it.
Do y'all think the kids will sell it?
We putting a clause in
listen,
there.
let me tell you something. No, let me tell you.
Nigga, it's a clause.
It's very easy to slip and fall because
It
guess
is.
what? You got to
It is.
think, how many people had $1 million?
Yeah.
We all know it shit ain't nothing now, but
Right.
it still sounds good. So,
Right.
I mean, my bubblegum was $1 million was offered 6 or 7 times.
Yeah.
But I was happy getting 35,000, even when it was slow out, 35, 25, 22,000 a month. I would say I'd rather have a check forever.
Exactly.
So we kept it, and I explained to them now how important it is because my bubblegum is in like United States of
So
Terror,
many shows and shit, you
CSI
wouldn't even
Miami,
know.
Robin B. I mean, we probably got at least
And
50
Vibrators on probably even
placements.
more than that.
Yeah, Vibrators. When the PSP came out, the only hip hop song on the disc, it was the only rap song on it. They shipped $1 million the first week from Sony. Again, it was a Sony movie. The Sony took it and put it on the PSP. You know, we kept 10%.
Yeah.
Because Rasheeda wrote her part and then they put Petey Pablo on it. But the 10% was by my other group
Yeah.
who don't want to sell publishing, which is really
Yo.
my other group is me. They don't want to sell their publishing. So we want to keep it 10%,
Right.
5 to 5, but we had to act like somebody else owned it. They
Yeah.
know what's up now, you know. But
Yeah.
because she recouped her publishing deal finally, that shit took forever.
Never do that shit
Yeah,
again.
Never took $1 million on a well. At that point,
Back
$1 million to her sounded great. I didn't
Yeah.
take one. You know, I didn't take one.
Can y'all break that down for folks that's trying to get into the game, the
Yes.
publishing deal,
Break
and
that shit
that
down.
$1 million? Because it sounds good.
It is, but you only get to recoup on your portion. So if there's $100, well, let's use $1. If it's $1 made, you only get to recoup. If you're getting 6 cents on the dollar, you only get to
Get your
recoup that 6 cents.
cents.
So it's only that dollar mean nothing. You only got 6 cent
cents.
credit. So now you just need to keep doing that over and over for years and years and years and years. And if you take some more money when you put out another single, because they will advance
They'll
you
keep
more.
advancing you to keep
You know,
on.
hey, we've been in this
Keep you
deal for
dead.
such and
Yeah.
such. You ready to renew? You still owe us this, but we'll go ahead and lay on top of it. They really already got all the money, but they just keep giving you the money. And I was telling her after this publishing deal she did, well, Universal Music Group, they do good because they track it and you get to get shit from everywhere.
Yeah.
But because now you don't need them because there's so many companies
That do it.
for you. So at that point, you needed somebody to collect your money. So
Yeah.
when Sound
Sound
Exchange
Exchange.
came out,
Yeah.
I just remember it was
Shit.
Christmas.
Somebody hit us in the email and was
Yeah.
like, "Hey,
You got a
I'm
lot
not
of
sure."
money sitting over
Actually,
here.
you know what? It ended up being Twitter was popping.
Something was
Super
happening.
popping.
Yeah, they was looking for
Somebody
us.
was hitting us on Twitter like, "Hey, y'all got money over here. I work for this company. Y'all got
Y'all
money
got a
over
lot
here."
of money over here. They started
Man,
sending
we
us
got
the
with Sound
screenshot.
Exchange.
I seen them 6 digits. I was like, what do we
Nigga, we
need to do
finna
to
get
start
this check.
collecting? We got that check this time of year.
Yeah, like right before the
Right before
holiday.
Christmas.
Well,
We was
Christmas
filling
is
out
real.
all this paperwork to get this. Man, we didn't really believe it yet.
Yeah.
That motherfucking check came in the mailbox, and I opened that shit. When I said
nigga.
Christmas was Christmas, because it was like, oh, it was. You know what? It was hard. It was fucking 2006
Oh,
or
you know,
7.
6 or 7 when the
The
recession.
recession was
Remember that
kicking in.
recession?
Yeah.
During
It
then?
was fucked up out here.
And then at that
boy,
time we had rental properties and everybody stopped paying their rent.
Rent.
So we was fucked.
But that kind of check came through at the right moment,
time.
at the
Yeah.
right
Saved
time.
our ass,
And
boy.
that's what made me begin to hold on to all of my records now.
It
Like
made
if
sense then.
I would have gave away "Marry Me," I mean, again, look, "Marry Me" is the biggest streaming record we've ever had in our entire career. This year alone, we probably
Marry
had
Me
like
put up
800
numbers like major fucking.
Oh,
niggas
we had like
out here.
833 million streams this year
Yeah.
on one
On
platform,
one
not
platform, yeah.
TuneCore, not iTunes or
Yeah.
Spotify or Raps. This is one platform. So the checks on that shit is like a gift. Like
Yeah.
it's literally a gift. Yeah.
Exactly.